What is up guys, welcome to Cyber Zypher. Today in this video I'm going to do a very cool and weird thing which has never done in the world. So what is that? Well, actually, as you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know all of you guys are preparing for surprise your Valentine with gifts and stuff like that, like what they love and things like that. But actually, even I too got excited about Valentine's Day, but then I remembered one thing. I don't have a girlfriend. But as you know, it's a big misconception that Valentine's Day is not only to surprise our Valentine who is your boyfriend or girlfriend. It is a day to appreciate those ones who you love, like your mother or sister, or even your brother, or someone who loves you and you love them. It is a day, and it is a method to appreciate them by gifts or just wishing them. But unfortunately, I don't have a sister. So what I did was, I have a mother. So I'm going to give her a gift that a son has never gave to any mother in the entire world. Well, as you know, I'm an app developer, so I know a little bit of Java and Kotlin, Python, and some other programming languages. So now I'm going to create an app for Valentine's Day to give my mom. So what is the app? As you know, she is a YouTuber too, and her channel is reaching it's going to reach 3,000 subscribers. Right now it's in 2,000 about 2,500 subscribers. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create an app in a way that she can post, it's going to be a social media app where she can post and her subscribers can reply or ask questions or do something like that. So it's going to be her own social media. So that is my plan. So I'm going to give her this app as a Valentine's Day gift. So in this video we are going to design the app. So let's get started. So first of all, let's see how we can make the app. So I'm damn sure that I'm going to use Java for this project because that's what I'm well through in. So that's what I'm going to use, Java. And also, to make a social media app, you will be requiring a database, servers, and also a backend operation team to make sure that the comments which the people are giving are not explicit or abusive. So, and those plans will take so much time and effort and also money to make. So what I'm going to do is, it is so simple. As you know, Google has a free blogging service called Blogger. So I'm going to use Blogger, and I'm going to integrate Blogger site into my app so that my mom can post any post inside Blogger in her Blogger site, and as soon as the post gets published in Blogger site, then it will automatically come to this app that I'm making. So this is going to be a multi-platform app, which means she can publish the post in her Blogger site, and as soon as it does, it will be updated in our server, it will be updated in the site, and then it will also side by side updated in this app. So this is going to be a multi-platform app, and I'm going to create this in one day, literally in one day. So now I have my plans, so let's just start this. So first of all, Android Studio is what I'm going to use because that's what I usually use for developing Android apps. So that's what I'm going to use. And also, this video is sponsored by a Tetra Companion. So Tetra Companion is nothing but it's a to-do list app which is used to schedule all your tasks in a day or else in future tasks. Like if you want to do something tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you can set the date, time, and it will remind you at the correct time, at the correct order. And it has so many other features, so the link is in the description box. And even though I'm the one who designed the app, Tetra Companion, I know it's a bit it's a bit cringy to to make my own app as a sponsor for my video, but who else is willing to sponsor my video? No one. So that's why I'm using my app as a sponsor for this video. So now you can get the app from the Play Store. So now Android Studio, let's come to the main topic. So this Android app is going to be a web view app. As I said before, it's going to display the blogger site from the web into the app in a way that uh, in a convenient way that it is scaled to the mobile screen, it's scaled to less laggy and a very smooth performance. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be a very cool and interesting project, and even the source code of this app is also available down there in the description box. Just go and check it out to get the source code of this app. So now, without any further ado, let's get started. So guys, as you can see, I've already created um, an Android Studio project. So and now what I'm going to do is I need to create a new web view inside this project. So let's just head to activity main.xml. Let's create a new web view, match parent, and let's give it an ID. So ID r dot at plus ID slash I'm going to give this web view. Yep. So I've already created this web view, and now let's just go ahead and initialize this web view and assign the URL. So now let's just type public web view. Okay, and now before programming the web view, I just need to hide the action bar inside the app. So get support action bar dot hide. Okay, and now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to initialize the web view as I said before. So web view equals web view find view by id r.id.webview, and then web view dot set new or set web view client new web view client, and then web view dot load URL, and let's load our URL. So I already created a blog as I said before. So let's head to blogger.com, and let me just switch to my mom's blog ID because it's her account. There we go, there is her blog. So let's click view blog. So now this is our blog I created, but nothing is posted yet. So let me just copy this URL and paste it inside let me just copy this URL and paste it inside our this URL here. So now our app is completed 35%. So now let's just go and let's enable the JavaScript so that the website will be more smooth and without less laggy, and it will be less laggy. So now let's type web settings get our web settings and web view dot get settings view equals web view dot get settings, and then web settings dot set JavaScript enabled true. So now we have enabled the JavaScript. So let's just go ahead and run our app to see whether this web page is displaying here. But before that, we need to give the permission to access the internet. So let's just go to android.manifest, and now let's click type user permission. Not this. So user permission, and internet. There we go. Okay, so now let's run the app. So guys, I'm actually sorry because the recording stopped at that point. Well, the app is running nice, as you can see. I typed this block of code here, so you can get this code from the description box. This is nothing but using this code. If the user is surfing on our app, as you can see, the app is running on web view, and by default, the web view is set to read-only access. But if a user goes into a post and gets back by pressing the back button, then the app should go back from the web view. But it should not close the app. So that is why we are using this code. By using this code, we can see that if web view can go back, the web view should go back. Else, it can finish the process and return to its normal and default state. So that is this code, this block of code. You can get this from the description box. So now let's try to run this app here. So we are running this app. Let's install it, and there we go. So you can see this, right? We can see, and we can just use this app. So we can just press back and the app closes because it does not have anything inside which has been changed in the web view, so that the app will automatically close. But if I run this app again, it will go inside the same app. So that is what here. So the app is running, that's good. So now what's the next step? So the next step is nothing but we need to give this web view a bit more features. So now what we're going to do is, as you can see, we have the base app. So now I'm going to add a refresh page button, where if you press the button, the page will automatically refresh. So for that, I'm going to create a button, and I'm going to assign the button to restart the main activity, which means the activity gets restarted, and as soon as it done, the web view will also get resetted, and it will show the latest feeds. So now let's do it. So first of all, let's just go back to activity main.xml, and we have constraint layout here. That's okay because I use constraint layout. Click split, and let's just get the coding area a bit enlarged, and now let's just type a floating button. Yep, and it will be wrap content. Let's just go to res folder and go to drawable, new vector asset, and I'm going to import reload or refresh. Yeah, there we have it. Okay, and I'm going to get it the name as refresh. AC refresh. And then the color will be white. Next, refresh. And then we are going to assign this src as drawable. Everyone, actually the floating button is not working out. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see here, we have this big header. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this header from the website. So for that, I actually gone to Blogger, but I can't find it. So, but somehow I got a tutorial here. So what they're saying is we need to edit the HTML file. So let's do that by clicking here and click edit HTML. And once you do it, we have this HTML and CSS file. So from here we need to locate the the title which is being displayed. So let's do that. So guys, as you can see here, I'm here inside this widget screen of the page. So I'm clicking here header 1, and there we have header. So according to them, actually to remove it, we have to set this thing, widget ID header 1 logged true. Now I have to set it to false. So as you can see here, replace true with false to unlock the header and save the template. So now let's do it. So here, let's just go back here and let's just name it false, and visibility is false. Let's save this, and so as you can see now, we have successfully removed the header from the file. So now let's go back to the app. So now let's create a new toolbar from here. Let's go to layout, right click, new, and let's create a new layout results file. And then I'm going to create this as main toolbar. And then this is going to be app bar layout. Okay, and click OK. So now we have created an app bar layout. So let's do this. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to first, let's just do this, wrap content, so the height has been wrapped. And now, so guys, how I created this this app toolbar. So now we have this toolbar here. So let me just create a refresh button inside the toolbar. So we can do that by again clicking the drawable, or else we have already created a refresh button, right? So let me just go ahead. There's IC underscore refresh. We have this button here, and let me just go to this and go here. Let me just align parent to right. Okay, so we have this here loaded. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the main activity, or activity main.xml. Let me just include this, include layout, and as layout main toolbar, go. And then this will be below, the layout should be below let me just give this an ID toolbar. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is at ID slash toolbar. So yeah, this is what I want exactly. So now let's try to run this app. Okay, so this is what I want. So this is so good, awesome. So let me just switch off the dark mode. Okay, so we can see this, but if we press this, nothing happens because we haven't assigned any task for the button. So what I'm going to do is, let's do this so simply. So now let me just go to the main toolbar. Let me just add this as refresh. Okay, and then we are going to assign this in the main activity.java. So let's do that. So now let's just assign the toolbar in the main activity. So let's do that by typing toolbar, and then here in this this here, let's just type set toolbar, and we can see that it's showing an error, so it's normal. Let's just go and click context menu action and create method. So now we have successfully created it, and now what we should do is we need to assign the toolbar, which we should define that this is the toolbar's ID and this is what we should use it. So let's do that. Let's type toolbar equals toolbar find view by ID or dot ID dot toolbar or main toolbar. Yeah, and then inside that, now we can just proceed with the functions of the button, which is the refresh button. So let's just type image button refresh is equals find view by ID or dot ID dot refresh. Yeah, and then let's just proceed with the on-click listener. So let's type refresh dot set on-click listener new view on-click listener, and now I already have a code right here. So it is right here in the Stack Overflow. We can see that we have this code here. So now we should proceed with assigning a void here. We should assign a class. So let's do that. So restart activity. Okay, so now we can proceed with creating a main activity here. So now we can see that we have created a void here. So now let's just go ahead and copy this code from Stack Overflow like all other programmers do, and then let me just paste it inside this void. So I'm going to context menu import. There we have it. So now let's try to run this app and see whether the app runs or it crashes. There we see it. Okay, so it is running. That's good. If we press this, okay, so as you can see, the main activity is starting again and again as I keep on pressing this button, and if I click it, it is just going back. So that's not what I want. So let's just go and see other code that I can find, which is this dot recreate, and now the app is running fine. You can see it. So now if I press this, we can see it is restarting. So this is just what I want. I mean, so it's not exactly what I want, but still it's fine. The activity is getting refreshed, so that's good. And yeah, so now we have almost completed this app, but still we need to complete this thing. We need to complete this this colors right here. So let's just do it. So we just close this app, stop the process, close the emulator, and let's go to the this values colors, and we can see that we have this colors. We have themes. Okay, so here inside the themes we have these things. Okay, anyways, wow. So let's just go to the colors and click here, and I want this to be we have almost completed the app, but still let's just think what we can do in this app.
A few moments later.
So guys, here nothing much have done. I just added a progress bar so that whenever the web page reloads or a web page is loading, this progress bar will appear. Let me just show you the code of the web of the progress bar. So you can see that this is the progress bar's code. So first of all, I initialized the progress bar, and then I called it from the activity.xml, and then I just got this thing, so we can easily see this. So I just started on page started. The progress bar visibility is should be visible, and the title should be loading. And once the page finished loading, it should go on. So which means it will disappear, and the title will be finished. So this is the code, and the app is running so smooth. So let me just try running this on the emulator and see whether it runs. So now we can see that it's connecting to the emulator. Let's wait. Okay, the emulator is restarting. So we can see that the progress bar is working, it's loading, and once the page completes loading, the progress bar disappears. If I click here, you can see the progress bar still appears. I can still access it, and when the page finished loading, it just disappears. So this is how you do it. And then we are almost completed the app on the coding side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this to Google's Firebase, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click create a splash screen for the app. So first let's proceed with the splash screen. So let me just close this emulator. Okay, and then I will just go ahead and I will create a new activity from here. New activity, empty activity. This will be called splash and finish. So guys, I'm so sorry, the encoding overloaded. So here's what I tried to do now. I just created a new handler here, and then which means the app will show splash screen at the first, and then it will show the main activity. So I created this intent where after splash screen you should open main class, another main activity class. So here in the start activity, and I placed intent, so which means this process will happen after the after opening splash screen, and then I allocated finish, which means this process and this whole screen will be completed on this finish class. So now let's just go ahead and type how many seconds it should appear. So I want this to be appeared for 3000 milliseconds, because we want this to be in 3000 milliseconds, so which means it's 3 seconds, and we don't want the splash screen to be more it should not take more time, right? So I allocated 3 seconds, and let's just go to the manifest file, and this is where I need to do something. So now we have created the splash screen, blah blah blah. That's and all even that and all comes under the coding. But what we haven't done is, let me just run the app to show you what we haven't done. So we can see that the splash screen is not showing. So this is happening because we didn't allocate it in the manifest file. So let's do that. Let me just stop the app and go to this manifest file, and here you can see that here we have the intent filter, and it has been allocated to the main activity.java. So what we should do is we should change this to splash, and in the splash we need to change this to main activity.java. It's that simple. So if we run the app, see what happens. So we have the splash screen. After 3 seconds, the app will open its home screen. So this is what we have done in this part. So now what we should do is we have to customize the splash screen. I will cut them out because those actions, you all know that. So so this is the splash screen. I will customize it to my needs, but you can get the source code of this app from the link in description box. So you can customize it to your needs, but I will do it, but I won't show this in this video because it will just take forever. So what else we should do here? We have created a splash screen, and the app is running fine. We have the progress bar, and yeah, almost everything is completed. But we have to do one small thing, that is the logo. We need to create a logo and allocate the logo here. So let's do that now. So guys, now we have created a logo for our app, which is right here on my directory. So you can see this. So this is going to be my logo, and what I'm going to do is I have created two logos. One is round and another one is in square. You know, in some mobile phones the logos will be in rounded icon, but in some of them it will be in square. So we need to create for both of them, right? So that's why I created both square and round logos. First, let's copy this square logo, and then let's just paste it in the drawable folder. Let's name it as app logo, and then same for the round icon. Let me just paste this, which is going to be app logo round. And then here in the manifest file we have the Android icon. It is set it to the default IC launcher. So let me just clear that, and instead of min map, let's just choose drawable, and we have the app logo. And then for the rounded icon, this is where we need to paste the round icon. So at drawable app logo round. So now let's try to run this app on the emulator again. Splash screen, the app's opening, and then if we go back, then we can see that the logo has been applied to our app. So this is how you do it. So now we have our logo. So that's it. We have almost completed the app. So this is the entire app. Everything is working, and yeah. So now for the final test, we can test it, and we can see the final app. So yeah.
A few moments later.
So guys, here are the things that I've actually done now. So you can see that actually I have made several changes inside the app. The first is the splash screen. So here we go to the splash screen. So it is available here. Click it. So in the landscape, we just go ahead, click on phone. Yep. And so this is the splash screen, as you can see. Launch log from Frissco. This is our company's name, Frissco. And then the next thing is the no internet. Well, as you know, this app runs on web view, so for that internet is an important feature. So if the device have no internet, then the app won't open. Instead of that, the app shows us this screen, no internet screen. So you can see it. So let's just check it out. So let me run the app, and you can see that you can see no internet. It's because we have switched off the internet. Let me just turn it on, and once I turn it on, you can see that's connected to internet. So let's just close the app and run it again, and now the app runs good. So this is how you have to create an app, I mean a web view app. So now we have created the app entirely, and this is working. But one thing is yet to done, and that is nothing but connecting this to Google's Firebase server. So let's do that now. So now let's connect the app to Google's Firebase. So you can do that by clicking on the tools and heading to Firebase. And then I want two options to be done inside Firebase, and one is the cloud messaging, and then the next one is the remote config. So this is for releasing updates. If you release an update, a dialog box will appear, but I'm not going to do this in this video because once we click on that, it should open Play Store and update the app, but still yet the app is not released on Google Play Store. So I'm not going to do that, but I will release the app, and then releasing another update, I will just create the dialog box with remote config. But now I will create the cloud messaging. So for that, let me just go up and set up Firebase cloud messaging. So you can connect Google's Firebase to our app by just clicking on this button right here. And there we have it. And now it is in Cyber Zypher's account. Let me just switch to Frissco's account. So I have Frissco's account here, and from here you can just click new project. You can see that new project, and the project name is already set it, launch log. I will edit this, launch log app. Okay, this is good. Continue, select an account, default account for Firebase, create project. The project is creating now. Okay, so the app is connected to the Firebase. Let's continue, and now you can see that it is loading a pop-up. Let's connect the Android Studio project. So you can see that your Android Studio project is connected to Firebase Android app. So this is what I want. So let's go back here. Then let me just type console.firebase.com, and we can use this. We just switch to Firebase for Frissco Creative Labs account. So we can see that we have launch log app just opened right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement notifications for this app. So for doing that, what we should do is we need to go back to Android Studio. You can see add FCM to your app. FCM stands for Firebase Cloud Messaging. That's what I want. So I'll add it, accept changes. So you may ask me, what is Firebase? Well, actually, Firebase is nothing but they will give you some space and some kind of they're kind of a distributor where you don't have to build a backend server for your app, because you can use if you are not willing to use your own backend server, then you can use Firebase, and Firebase is what I use for all my apps, and that's why I used Firebase for this app too. So now you can see that we have connected the cloud messaging here. So now we can go ahead and click on Firebase cloud messaging, which is it should be right here somewhere. Okay, yeah, cloud messaging is right here. Now view FCM reporting dashboard. So now we can see this, and we have to go to notifications. Okay, and send your first message. So you can see that we have the notification, which is right here. We just have to enter your title, the text, then blah blah blah, and then just review and publish the notification. So now we have connected the notifications. So now we are ready to publish this app on Google Play Store. So for publishing the app on Google Play Store, you will be needing the Google Console developer account. So you can get that from console.playstore or console Play Store. Just type it on Google, and you can see Google Play Console is right here. Go to Play Console, and you have to pay 1,600 rupees, which is around $25 to get the account. So I already have it, and that's why here I have my store, Frissco Creative Labs. So this is where I publish all my apps, and there you can see Tetra, Scradle, all my apps are listed here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new app. So before that, we need to export the app bundle file. So let's do that. So now for doing that, what we should do is click on build. But before that, we should make sure that all the other things are done, because we don't. This is the final step, because we don't want to mess up around. So let's check the code. Yeah, everything is done. So now let's just go to build, generate signed bundle.apk, and I want to generate an Android app bundle, and then we have to create a key store. So key store is nothing but it is an evidence that you are the owner of this app, and no one and no others can publish or change any settings in Play Store or any other stores without the key store. So that's why you have to generate the key stores. So let's just generate a key store. So now I want to generate that onto my D drive. I'll generate it here. Okay, and it will be as key. Okay, and then let me just type the password. You don't have to type much long passwords, because you may you may confuse them. So type what is so easy for you. You should not lose this key store at any chances, because if you do it, then that's it, your app is not belongs to you forever. So you should not do that. The first name and my organization unit is my organization, Frissco Creative Labs. My city or locality, Chennai. State, Tamil Nadu. Country code, India. Okay, so the key store is created, and now we have to remove the password, and here you have to see this thing. So export encrypted key for enrolling published app in Google Play app signing. So you have to click this. It should be checked. Click next and make sure that it is released. So click release and finish. You need to wait now, because it will generate the signed app package. So now you can see that the app bundle has successfully generated. You can click that and click locate. So we have the app bundle, and if you click locate here, this will show you the place where your key store is generated. So now what we have to do is we have to go to the Play Store here, and now we have to go to create app, and let's just create this new app. So I'll create the app. Let's create this Lions Log app. Okay, and then the default language. This is an app. This is going to be a free app. I confirm. US export laws. Create app. So we have created this app, and now what we should do is we have to go to release overview, and we have to see what else we have to do here. So now let's go to store presence, main store listing. Now you need to click and upload all these graphics and files and blah blah blah. I'll just skip them because they will take forever. And now, as you can see, we have rolled the production release out, and this will take about 3 to 4 days to get your app online and to get your users to install this. So as you know, we have published the app on Playstore, and it will take 3 days to verify it and publish the app and make it live on Google Playstore. So this is my gift to her. I hope that she will be happy with this app. So that's it for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you really want to see more, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And also, the source code for this app is available on the description box down below. And also, you can download Tetra Companion is also on the description box down below. And that's it. You can visit our Instagram page, Facebook page, and Discord server from the description box down below. Everything is in the description box down below. I don't want to repeat everything again and again. Okay, bye.